you guys are currently at the embassy. The guy's taken off. He's kind of a sleazy dude, and so they put some extra guys just to make sure he's okay. And he thinks they're guarding.
Make sure the silverware doesn't go missing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, right now with the financial thing of the embassy, yeah, no problem. They'll take care of him. Not take care of him, but take care of him.
Yes.
Joshua, here's the 10 gold back.
I was going to say you needed a bit of money anyway, didn't you?
I do, but clearly you guys have more needs where you're at. If I could keep one, that would be fine.
Yeah.
Cool. So it's the planning phase. Because I know that McKay's probably not interested in getting the guards involved for obvious reasons.
Yeah, we've got to keep the whole thing discreet and on the low. It might be useful, but yes, unfortunately, we did say we're going to try and keep this all discreet and for the summer's honor and all that.
If you wanted to, by the way, you kind of know the area a bit. You could just do a ride by in the carriage to quickly scope the lay of the land type deal.
Okay. That's what I was. Okay, so we can do that sort of thing.
Another thing to consider.
You don't have to. Right now, you guys are in the planning room by yourself with sweet cake. He's stuffing them in his pockets again, I'm guessing, and tea and cigars and stronger drinks.
Sorry, Chris, you were saying?
Well, there's also this play. Perhaps the lady will be attending the next play as well, or has been, and maybe that's where the connection between the two of them is.
Mm-hmm. So you think there was the note on the program that said that Frederick Milton was underlined and it had her escort according to Abner Bravisham. So yeah, there definitely appears to be a link.
Maybe this play showed parts of the ritual or something, and that's how they learned about it and then started doing it, perhaps.
Yep.
That's the fucking king in yellow again, bitches.
Yep. That's what I was wondering. When the whole thing about he was dabbling it with the theatre people and stuff like that, and I saw the king in yellow sign yesterday as well, so amongst other visions, I was wondering that.
You mean this one?
Yes, that one. That's it.
For those listening, he has a tattoo of the king in yellow sign on his fucking arm. Yeah, that's fucking dedication there. Or he's gone full evil. Never go full evil.
Gone?
Oh, right. I mean,
he's still full evil, you mean?
Right. How much does it cost to get a tooth pulled in the U.S.? I didn't think it was that expensive.
Probably a couple $100.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Another setback in your life. That's what you need. Yeah.
Because I've not had enough up until now. Woot woot.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried the famous thing I've seen on YouTube that's real popular, where you wrap fishing string around it and attach it to a bumper of a car?
Mm-hmm.
No, because there's not enough to grab.
That's a problem. Yep.
Yeah.
You know you're going to be going to a dentist, but I definitely recommend. There's nothing worse than tooth pain.
I know. Oh,
well,
I know.
Okay. Actually, I've had worse than tooth pain when I woke up without anesthetic after having my gallbladder taken out. But other than that kind of pain, there's nothing worse than tooth pain.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun thing in Ukraine as well. I almost punched a fucking nurse. They were me. Well, they were. I was out of my mind with pain. I think they understood that because there was a shitload of them restraining me.
No, it happens regularly. People come out of anesthesia and start fucking flailing around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's not uncommon at all.
Yeah,
I have been called in once or twice to assist.
Mm. Joseph show up with a fucking fireman's axe. Take them arms right off. No more
I want
flailing.
to stop moving around so much.
By the way, just so you guys know, if everybody's okay with going a little overtime, I'm good with that because I suspect we're going to go a little bit overtime if you're doing this. Tim may or may not have something he has to get to soon. I don't know.
I've got a couple of hours. I'm thinking it's all dependent on Pete, as I have been watching the hourglass of his consciousness slowly drain out of him.
He's actually really fucking tough when it comes to gaming. He's at the end of the game session, he is still fucking sharp as a knife, especially considering what time it is where he lives. I mean, a couple of times we've had him up till like 6, 7 a.m. his time, and I did not know it. He is that kind of dude. But just so you guys know, anytime from now till an hour from now, at some point, I may have to take a brief break because I'm having groceries delivered because England.
Yep. That finally got here, by the way.
Mm.
All right.
Pretty much have anything delivered now.
So yeah, like you were saying, Doc, maybe we should go check the theater out. Just try before we just go storming the castle as such. Maybe just try and build up a bit more information.
Yeah.
You know, I bet Blaylock was the one that sent the first note.
No, it was Salt.
No, it was Salt?
Yeah, he admitted to it.
Oh, he did? Okay, cool. I missed that part then.
Yeah. He was attempting to blackmail. The reason he didn't turn up to the train station was because he got attacked.
Ah, right. Okay, that makes sense. Right. I missed all that.
Mm-hmm.
Carry on. To the theater?
Yes. To the Orpheum Theatre.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can talk to anyone there. There's also, I mean, we've also got the lead of his mate Peter as well to talk to see if he might have some other angles on it. I mean, at the moment, it's pointing to this Madame Baragon, who appears to be involved in some sort of dark magics.
Well, if you talked about anybody that if a guy's going to talk about a chick he's into, it's going to be his best friend.
True.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be why he's had the falling out, depending on if he was getting into the darker side of things.
Right.
So which one first?
So do we just out of curiosity, right before we jump into that, an animal consuming another animal to gain energy, we're frowning upon that?
Well, it'd be like us consuming a human fetus.
So, all right. So if it, I suppose it doesn't really bother me either way. All right. Sorry. Never mind. Carry on.
He's just a creepier and creepier fireman, but he is good at fire suppression. Which
I have them immediately. Oh, cruel fate! By guy of the GM's choice gets 4 cards. Congrats, good for you. However, I also have a nope.
Well, it doesn't matter because I have a yin yang, so whoop whoop.
but I get the 4 cards then, yeah. Unless he nopes the yin yang.
Well, no, you have to nope the first one, or no, you can hold on to it.
Oh shit! All right,
So,
hold on.
4 cards for the bad guy?
I think so.
Okay.
And nope.
And that's okay, because then we play the yin yang, and then the bad guy's cards change immediately.
Well, okay, so new cards for the bad
So
guy.
no, wait. Are we? The nope's going to go away, so we might as well play the nope on the yin yang. Otherwise, we're going to lose the nope anyway.
Well, unless you got shitty cards.
Play the fucking nope.
Oh, I'll draw new cards for the bad guy. I didn't even look at theirs before discarding.
Because,
What, sir? What do you think?
well, I have a Spark of Divinity, so do one of you want it?
Yes.
There you go.
Silly question.
I kind of owe you.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
Your connection
I've got
is interrupted. Oh, it's back.
I was going to say, I've got a replenish as well if we need. Ever surveillance plus 20 for the, as an aside, for the thingy majiggy.
3.
I'll play the Spark of Divinity.
Oh my God. Okay, the bad guy got to play immediately. Big black plot dildo. The bad guy gets 5 hero points and refills their hand. Draws 4 cards.
It's a pity. It's a pity that it's not the reverse. That if the bad guy gets
that's
it,
the bad guy's card.
Right. What?
That's the bad guy's card, Logan.
Yes. The bad guy gets better shit. It is their best possible card that they could have gotten. So now the bad guy has hero points and shit. And other cards.
But isn't it the bad guy of the bad person that drew it?
No. All right. Bad guy is sitting pretty. That just made this whole adventure a wee bit more interesting.
Has it just become a prestige module?
No, you just are in a fucking. You just wanted to increase the difficulty for some reason, apparently. Woo, woo, woo. So, where to?
The theatre first, and then Mr. Blaylock.
Yes.
You guys go to the Orpheum Theater. This is kind of a fucked up looking theater. I can't call it really old. The town isn't that old, but it's definitely a disquieting and disturbed air pervades this place.
Oh, I love this place.
Mm-hmm. It kind of like, it looks a bit like the Globe, if you guys know what that theater looks like. So, yeah, there's people wandering around doing stuff. Fortunately, at least 2 of you are theater people, the lowest of the low. And so you guys pretty much know your way around the theater. Is there anybody special you'd like to see?
What's the production on currently?
The production that's currently on is the Duchess of Mouth.
So that is still on, is it?
Is it? Let me look here. Yeah, it's still running.
Okay, that's good actually, because it means that Frederick Milton, being the producer, is still going to be here. That's why I wanted to know if it was the same production or a different production.
Big card for stuff.
People involved will still be available.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, no, that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, hence why I was asking.
Yeah, they're running the Cat of Amontillado.
All right. So, looking at who the producer and other people involved in this theatre,
Right.
seeing if there's any matchups with the Duchess Mouth, like the producer, if it's like Milton again, and
actually, you go asking around. Give me a fast talk roll to go and talk to. You're to +10 because you're theater people. Except you're not a theater person. You're some guy with a trumpet case. They think that you're part of the brass section. They know the brass sections are always causing trouble. You're thinking right now, by the way, that trumpet case is probably the coolest thing ever for carrying.
They're just blowhards.
Take card, Chris. All right. So you end up working around and you're talking to the stage manager. His name is Augustus Phelps. And he's like, how can I help you? I worked on both. Why? What's it to the Australian government?
Oh, it just
You've never frequented our theater before. It would have given the place a bit of class.
We're just looking at different theatre productions. Frederick Milton, he's the producer, I understand.
Was Duchess of Malf? Yeah.
Yeah. He's not producing the current play?
Cats of Amontillado? No.
And
does he travel with the company that does the Duchess of Malf?
Well, some of the same actors here were in it. It was a pretty decent play. It wasn't great. We played to a lot of half full rooms though. Yeah, we can do better. I'm sure. It wasn't all that. Why? What's your interest in that play? I mean, I could probably dig up a copy of the script if you want.
Oh, that would be excellent.
He digs up a copy of the script and gives it to you. It's not written in yellow.
Good.
It's not a great play.
What's it about?
It's kind of a noble woman has to choose between two guys. Blah blah blah. Elves attack. Blah blah blah. You know, the usual.
Was there a Abner Traversham involved in that play?
Abner Traversham. Remind Logan. Fine.
He is the person on the program we found in Arthur's room. It had written on it her escort reporting to Abner Traversham.
No. He was one of the audience members, I think, one of the nights.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're interested in that play, I mean, that was a weird. The weirdest thing about that, if you're looking for unusual stuff, the guy who painted the curtains and stuff like that, Max, those were some fucking disturbing backdrops.
Did he take them with, or are they still here somewhere?
Yeah, I think we can find them. You want to see them?
Yeah, I'd love to take a look.
What the hell is it with you guys in this play? I mean, you'd have gotten to see it if, showed up for it. I mean, do you want me to
Unfortunately, we were not in San Angeles at the time.
Oh. He shows you the backdrops. Definite. Give me Cthulhu Mythos rolls. Didn't start with that skill, TJ? Okay.
0, 1.
Yeah, you got to check in it. It definitely has some. Somebody knew something about the mythos who made these. They are pretty disturbing. I mean, they're not Sandloss losing and shit, but there are definitely some references to Azathoth in them.
Azathoth, I see.
He has no idea who that is. This
which
guy.
Is why I said it out loud to see his reaction.
He just kind of goes, no. He says the guy's name who painted it wasn't Azathoth. It was Bartholomew Maxwell.
Does he normally?
What?
Does he normally paint your backdrops?
He does now and then. Yeah, he lives here in town, somewhere close by, I think. But yeah.
Do you have an address on record for employment in your employment records?
Yeah, he scratches himself in 2 places at once.
May we have it, please? I'm interested in this work. I'm interested potentially to commission some artwork by this gentleman.
Yeah, he says, all right. He trundles off.
But yes, there seems to be links with Azathoth here in the painting. I say to the other two.
Mm-hmm. One of them looks at you blankly, and the other one hides from the camera. All too horrible for him, I'm afraid. Yeah, a guy comes back and he goes, yeah, there's a lot of weird shit that happened after the play and stuff, and even kind of during production. I mean, people going missing and stuff, but
do you think it was a cursed production?
No, the production was fine. There was something else, though. Something out in the darkness when we were putting on the play. Something I haven't felt since. I have work to do. Excuse me. He heads off.
What sort of weird stuff, though?
He's wandered off.
I wander off.
Give me a fast talk roll. He's done talking to you, but you might be able to get something else out of him. Otherwise,
if not, I'll talk to the stage-hands and stuff because they're all attached to the theatre, not productions.
Right.
Fail. All right, we'll start talking to the stage-hands and whatnot about the weird going-ons relating to this play.
There was some lady who disappeared during the play. It's one of the actresses and stuff. And they don't know where she went, but then she came back and she was all fucked up. She was missing an eye and a couple fingers off of her hand. And she works here now, but she's gotten real simple-minded and stuff.
Interesting. Where's she at?
They take you to see her. It looks like she, lemur-headed lady. If you're into lemurs, at one time she was very pretty, but now she's pretty messed up looking, and it's obvious that she's kind of gotten, a bit mental difficulties. Says, hi, I'm Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Are you? Hi, I'm Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Shave, please.
Okay.
Sorry. All right.
Around, like, I don't know what to do here.
That's okay.
They've got her doing really basic stuff that, it's obvious that she's kind of been taken in by the, Chris is freezing up again. Hooray. Oh, he's unfrozen again. Chris, you are freezing harder than a fucking microwave dinner. Yeah, keep moving or you'll freeze again. Anyway, now, so what do you guys do?
Did you want to check out her wound stock to see what made them? If it was bite or cut or...
Right. Give me a forensics or something with medicine to figure out what happened to her and stuff. It looks like they're still fairly fresh. She's not really happy that you grab her melon and start ripping her Band-Aid off and stuff, but, you're doing it with doctorly stuff. Medicine roll. Great. It looks like you're going to guess her eye was plucked out and then cut off and the stuff back in. And her fingers were amputated.
Huh. Surgically amputated or ripped off?
Surgically, but not by somebody with a lot of skill.
Enthusiastic amateur.
Yes.
Enthusiastic amateur. That sounds awful.
Yes, it does.
That's the kind of dentist Chris is going to find.
Yeah, like the one from Little Shop of Horrors.
Nice.
Hey, if it's cheaper than a couple $100, right? A whole new grill. Do you realize it would still be a bit of money in Ukraine to get a whole new grill, but much more affordable.
I'm ready to just have it all fucking ripped out and get dentures. Whoop! That'd be easy.
It'd still be expensive as shit in the U.S. to do that.
Yeah, about $1,200, I think.
Yeah.
$1,200. That's it.
Yes. Dentures cost like $8.
$8.
Yeah, dentures are
$800.
super easy to get a hold of. It's the fucking implants. Those things are expensive.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
The veneers.
Especially if they're screwed in. They are very expensive.
Yeah, in Ukraine, we found out they're half price from the U.S. A lot of people go on medical tourism, it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That's understandable.
I do.
It's cheaper, even with the tourism part of it. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. Freaky cheap.
Okay.
She looks up when Doc Fulton's done and goes, "Can I help you?"
Do you know what happened when you were doing the play, Duchess of Mouth?
Oh, the play wasn't the thing. The play was fine. Fine. It was after. After was bad.
What happened after?
It was the
The lady.
Yeah. No, she says. She starts to get very agitated and stuff. If
It's
only you
okay.
had a good psychoanalysis.
It's
Give me a
it's
psycho.
over.
Fulton, give me a psychoanalysis roll to try to calm her down and all that.
Do you have? Or I was going to say, do you have calm?
Just zat. There was spells. All right. Fulton manages to calm her down.
I know we've got no magic points anyway. Sorry.
That's true. You're still all up too. You're thinking with her current mindset. If you ask the wrong questions there, Dr. Fulton, psychoanalysis guy, if you ask the wrong questions, you will shut her down. So you have to be very, very careful in asking.
So, where did you go after the play?
I don't remember, she says.
Do you know Arthur?
Oh, Arthur. Charming young man. So bright. So bright. We were all so innocent.
Did you go to the house, the big manor house?
She tries for a memory roll here. She's like, no, I didn't go to any house. I didn't go to any house.
That's okay.
In a new psychoanalysis roll, she's starting to work herself up into a frenzy, which will result in screaming, you're sure. No, you need to calm back down.
Bitch, calm down. Slow your roll.
All right, she says.
Very good. Don't make me have to use my pen.
Oh, I want to be the bottom bitch.
Takes time and effort. You can be my bottom bitch.
Oh, she says. I just see the person who wrote the mod listening to this going, "This is not what I wrote."
So what all happened? Like, did you have like a party?
There's a party. Right. Give me a psychoanalysis roll to take her back to remember that which she is trying hard not to remember.
Of course, I fail now.
Of course you do.
Perfect.
Let me check. I have a replenish. I do not have any rerolls or anything.
So, Logan, I have this card, the player's choice card. The last thing of it says, use it to immediately lose all stun/stun damage. What? Is it supposed to be real/stun damage or what?
I think it's just stun damage. I'm not sure why the word stun was repeated.
Isn't there some stuff that causes stun? Like some fumbles, you're stunned for a round, or?
Oh yeah, there you go. Stun and stun damage. Yeah, that makes sense. Well done.
Okay.
It's hard for deciphering what appears to be random crap out of Logan and making it sound smart.
I'll play that as a reroll then.
Oh, shit. I was hoping you'd just start slapping her.
By 30.
You take her back, and she says, "We went to a fine house in the Strand where something crawled." With the airs from the production, her memories from that point begin to twist into an obscene, nightmarish tangle that she cannot unravel. The next thing she remembered is waking up several days later in her own bed in her own lodgings, blind in one eye and missing 2 fingers on her right hand. She says, "I feel a gnawing dread that I'll be drawn there against my will to return to that house in the Strand. In fact, I'm there now. I'm trapped. I'm trapped." She looks at the lumberjack and says, "I'm trapped inside of my own head. This is all a dream."
Been there, lady. Been there.
Why don't you run like dread and horror games, Logan? Nah. No reason.
Sounds like Tuesday.
The location we were given for where Madame Byragon lives is at the Strand.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Dun-dun-dun.
Uh-huh.
Something crawling.
That's at this point, Doc Fulton's like, "She is empty. We are done."
This house is clean. I give her a broom and walk away.
Start sleeping. Oh, you little bastard. I'm sorry.
I
Do we need it? Do
understand-
you need a new cleaning lady? This would be perfect. Just whatever you need, just give it to her, and she just goes.
He's cleaning away. Some other guy off to one side goes, "Cleaning woman, cleaning woman."
Slowly he turns, step by step, inch by inch.
I wonder what happens if you give her a blow-up doll.
Like the Antonio Banderas with lifelike genitalia.
Mm.
I'm getting rid of prestidigitation pickpockets plus 20 unless somebody wants it.
That guy's like, oh.
Alrighty.
I should have had the lightsaber when it broke. Well, now
So-
use the whip. Oh, good luck. What?
Do we want to go to Abner? Go talk to Abner Travisham now?
Abner Travisham was just somebody in the audience. There was Bartholomew Maxwell, who's the guy that painted the backdrops, and there was Peter Blaylock, which was his mate that they had a falling out about a month ago.
Right before it all happened.
Yes,
Dun, dun,
maybe
dun.
as he started his descent.
Went to the darkness. I don't like the darkness. I need a nightlight.
He rants at you for a bit. You're like, "He's our party psychologist." Yeah.
Should we go talk to Peter Blaylock, right? That's his name?
Yeah.
Let's go.
We'll just check with the stagehands if there was anything else besides what happened to Lily. Just to make sure we've finished up here.
Yeah, you pretty much finished up here.
All right. Yeah, we'll go to the address we have for Peter Blaylock.
It's a high upper class home. A sheep-headed maid answers the door. Give me empathy rolls immediately.
Bah.
The look on TJ's face when a sheep-headed lady answers the door.
No.
Correct.
Colton got it, huh? All right. She is frightened out of her mind. she says, she does the kind of bob curtsy and immediately takes you to the sitting room.
We go and sit.
I wonder if it's possible that I went into a coma and I am now actually viewing my crazy uncle Earl's world.
Sex fantasies?
No, I'm thinking that's what might have happened here.
Who are you wishing to see? Says the maid, ignoring the lower class guy from the carrying a musical instrument case.
Peter Blaylock, please.
Oh, excuse me. She backs away slowly and then goes out the door, and you can hear her feet running off.
Is there little black droppings on the ground?
No. Eventually, a lady with a horse head comes in. Empathy roll and smell roll.
Empathy minus 30. Smell.
You guys will smell something eventually. Oh my gosh. Got it. Right. She is a bit drunk, forced delicate cheerfulness, and Fulton, you smell gin, a baby's #1 medicinal drink. Oh, Peter's friends have come to visit. That's nice. I'm planning on taking Peter to Genovia for the air, but he's seriously unwell and being attended to by a family doctor right now.
What happened to your son?
Oh, he's not feeling well. A bit under the weather, I'm afraid. She has more gin.
I see. And how long has he been under the weather for?
Oh, he'll be getting much better. He's looking much better. Would you like to see him? Maybe just for a short visit?
Yes. Maybe it'll help cheer him up.
Oh, that would be lovely. She summons a servant, a haggard-looking, moose-headed person who has to kind of go in a little bit sideways due to the moose horns. Not kidding. Through the door. And
the Great Caribou.
Right, you guys are taken to a sitting room where a horse-headed Peter Blaylock, you presume, is propped up in a bath chair, swathed in black with his entire horse head covered in bandages, including the eyes and the mouth. The linen is fresh, apart from an ugly rust-brown stain that forms a circular impression roughly where his mouth should be. There's an old deer-headed doctor nearby with some alcohol near at hand for him. He looks a bit tipsy as well. The mother says, excuse me a moment, I'll go get a drink settled. A bit of gin sloshes over a glass. She goes, oops, heads off. The doctor goes, friends of Peter, are you then? Well then.
So what seems to be the problem?
Well, I'm afraid it's a medical thing. I know Australians are famed for being great warriors, but are they great?
Dr. Fulton here is our foremost medical expert at the embassy. He may be able to assist.
My God. He says, by all rights, he should be dead already, he says in a very low doctor-to-doctor voice. Much of his facial tissue and parts of his flesh have been carried away. They're gone.
Just up and left?
This is no joking matter, he says, pointing at you, but he has a glass in his hand, so you get hit by some gin. Now, you smell like everybody.
I mean, wait.
What?
I'm gonna go check the guy out.
Whatever you do, don't touch his bandages. It causes problems. We've got some paper and such. He can write things, but his eyes are gone. It's all gone. just skull. Oh.
You know.
You're thinking your uncle's got some weird, sick animal fantasies, lumberjack guy. Mm-hmm. Goldburn's like, I am concerned about my psychological welfare at this point. Am I supposed to fuck him or what?
While Dr. Fulton is checking him out, I'll ask the doctor, how long ago did this happen?
Doctor says, oh.
You're up to 5 cards, Chris.
Few days ago. No, he was found like this a fortnight ago. The guards have, of course, not been informed.
Where was he found?
He gives you a place not far from the Strand. Right, give me a medicine roll. Check out the patient there, Chris. The bad guy massages their cards.
I take him by the cheek and it's like, what is wrong? I don't know.
He begins thrashing around wildly, and the doctor goes, get out, get out. And he's going over to try to restrain the patient and such.
Roll. All right, I spend a hero.
No, I've got to replenish if people can't. Oh, that's better.
Right. Everybody give me sandy rolls unless you have gross out maxed out. This Doc Fulton's investigating under the bandages a bit and making sure to use extra morphine and stuff.
So sanity.
Sanity.
Rolled how?
On the basic info tab underneath where your things are, there's sanity points.
Everybody makes it, takes only 1 point toward gross out.
Gross out.
Essentially, he has no flesh, no eyes, and no lips on his face.
Both eyes are gone or just one?
Both.
Interesting.
Yes. Well, sometimes they say the eyes have it, but in this case, he hasn't got it.
So it's not just his skin; it's also the flesh that's been removed from his head.
Parts of it, yeah. There's still enough that he's going to live, but he's basically fucked for the rest of his life. He'll always be hideously scarred if he recovers. Rolling a critical roll and stuff. Doc Fulton makes some adjustments, sets up a treatment thing. He'll live, but he won't be happy. A mercy killing might be in order. He is a horse. You probably
if you woke up with his head in your bed.
For those listening, he held up an actual axe and went, what do you think? She was behind the patient doing that.
Doctor, has Peter been in any state to indicate what happened?
Now, were these surgically removed by an unskilled individual? Just like
no.
the other ones?
No, it looks like biting from various kinds of teeth. Well, I've got only this that tells us these slips of paper that he's written out when he was more lucid. He comes and goes. He wrote pain. Well, here, I'll just copy paste what he wrote so you guys can figure it out. Yeah, it's really bad writing, but that's pretty much all he was able to get out.
Kill me. Yes. She. Okay, so it looks like Arthur and Babe.
You see the lumberjack hanging out in the back, waiting for his time.
So
Wonder if that's help Arthur?
I start looking around to see if there's any evidence of them having a fucking pet.
No, they don't.
Huh.
So for the audience at home, it is pain, then sin, then she with two E's, as in SHEE, then hell, HEL, then ARUR, so potentially help Arthur. Then you've got BAYB, then store, could be to do with strawman, STAW, and then perhaps KIL space E, which maybe is kill me.
I hope that helps, but your doctor is amazing. I can see why the Australians are such fierce fighters. Doctor like this, you could probably reattach limbs if they were freshly severed.
He certainly can.
Oh my God. Just then Chris freezes up.
Oh, what? Leslie Nielsen TV show where at the end of every episode everybody freezes in place.
Yes, I know the one you're talking about.
Or just with Chris freezing with the Mountain Dew bottle at his mouth. That's right.
Shirt.
Just keep running out of the bottle down him. Because it was the one where the guy was holding a coffee cup and the other one was pouring it and it was going over his hand and he started grimacing and
that would be Police Squad, I believe.
Yeah, or Police Story. Police Story,
No,
Police Squad, yeah. Squad? Yep.
Leslie
yep.
Nielsen and other guys, yes.
Yes.
Precursor to Naked Gun.
Yes. Indeed. Okay.
Are you guys wanting to bugger off? Because it doesn't look like the patient's in a condition to give you any information.
Mm-hmm.
But Chris has helped out. I mean, it'd help out more if he gave him an accidental morphine overdose, but he's helped out to keep him alive.
There's one particular mythos, old one, that keeps coming to mind with some of this stuff. I can't for life remember how to pronounce this name.
For a small piece of information, everybody give me Cthulhu mythos rolls, and yes, TJ, you try to learn. Everything's at learn. Fortunately, it doesn't limit your max SAN and shit like that. It's just a very specialized occult type deal.
Fumble.
This looks like the work of Azathoth to you, by God.
Mm-hmm.
He comes in cosmically and blasts the faces off people.
I was actually thinking about the dude with the mouths on his hands. Gognok, or however you pronounce
Doug?
it.
Something?
No. It's Y''G something. There's like the 12 books of your Gognok or something as well.
Yeah, that's the fucking the sex torture one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep, that's one. That just all the things we've been hearing and stuff that was kept bringing him to mind about with her rituals and orgies and stuff.
Tuesdays.
Welcome to hell. Do you like food?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to love Mondays. Monday's food day. Do you like sex with women? Tuesday's sex with women day. Do you like sex with men? Oh, you're going to hate Wednesdays. Yeah.
Get in the barrel, bitch.
In the Navy.
All right.
Or two.
Good question.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, did we want to visit Bartholomew Maxwell, the guy that painted the backdrops, and just to
Yes.
have a chat with him?
Yep. Let's hit all our bases before we go and explode the house.
Yes, I agree. Let's
Yeah,
build up
believe-
a big build up the picture.
No problem. You guys go. It's pretty much on the outskirts of town. It occupies a disused farrier yard. A card for anybody can tell me what a farrier does.
Horseshoes.
And this place has an air of neglect about it. And the wooden building has a tumble down, half rotted quality. There's a rickety wooden staircase attached to the side of the building to access the apartment. And yeah, pretty much just go on up. Looks like.
Go head up.
How rickety does this look?
It looks rickety enough that if you were to attack it with your axe, you'd probably win. But it doesn't look so rickety that three people walking on it will cause it to collapse.
Okay, just making sure.
Although if it did collapse, then you could tell them I told you so. Yeah.
Right.
No problem. It looks like the door to the place is secured by a rusted metal hasp. Even from the doorway, the strong smell of turpentine and something rotten is coming to your noses.
Do we knock or just rip the door off?